Hey everybody, this is me, Kris, or Adorbs, or whatever you prefer. And welcome to my first Q&A. This is a Q&A for getting 4,000 followers on Reddit. And that's just, wow. And not only for that, it's also for getting 300,000 listens on Soundgasm alone, which is even more impressive. The fact that 300,000 people have listened to my audios, it's crazy. I just don't know what to say, except thank you. Thank you very much. It's like genuinely crazy. It's something I've never expected. You know, just doing something for fun and people liking it so much. It's kind of, I don't know, it kind of snowballed. So, I wanted to do a special kind of video where I just answer questions as a thank you, sort of. I just want to show thank you somehow, and I don't know how, but I think this is a good idea. I actually think maybe just continuing to make audios would be the best way to thank you, but I think this is also nice. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate every comment, every like, every subscribe, every follow. It's just, I love it every time. It means a lot to me. It makes me feel good. And so, yeah. I just can't thank you guys enough. So, before we get started on the actual questions, there's 140 of them. I almost said 104, but that's wrong. It's 140. That's a lot of questions, and they kind of piled up because I sort of waited far too long, and now there's too many of them. I'm hoping that there's going to be a lot of repeat questions, so I don't have to actually spend like 2 hours talking about this stuff. But I want to answer as many of them as I can. If I sound a little bit weird or the mic quality is lower, it's because I'm not in my normal recording studio. I'm not in my recording closet, which is just a tiny closet where I put a giant blanket over my head, so it sounds like, so the sound isn't, echoey. Yeah, that's the word. So I just have like my phone on the table and my computer in front of me so I can check the questions. This this video might be a bit longer than usual. So I'm just like comfortable right now. Also, this video will go up on YouTube, and I know a lot of my subscribers on YouTube probably don't follow me on Reddit, and probably don't know that I post not safe for work audios there, so I might refer to a lot of references to my audios, like which one is my favorite and stuff like that. So, yeah. But just so my subscribers know what's up, or what I'm talking about, I hope you're not so confused. So let's get into it then. Let's get this started. So the first question is, do you mind dirty DMs on Twitter? Of course not. I love getting DMs and stuff. I always try to answer, though it might take a while. And I definitely don't mind them. In fact, I haven't even gotten any. So yeah, if you wanna DM me, I wouldn't mind. Next question. Do you speak more Czech or English in your home? Would you ever do a bilingual audio for us? Great question. So at home, I actually speak more English than Czech. And that's because, this is a long story, but my brother went to Britain to work, but that was around the time of the coronavirus. And so he returned, and he actually returned with my sister-in-law because she has been also struggling there, so yeah, and we communicate with English more. And also, it's not just because of that. My brothers and I always talk in English to each other because, I don't know, it's more fluid and fun, and also parents don't understand it, so it's more secretive. And yeah, so essentially the only person who I communicate with Czech in is my mom, who is almost never home. So yeah, I definitely speak more English. And it's also easier. Honestly, I prefer English. It's just easier. As for if I would ever do a bilingual audio, yes, of course. In fact, I've been planning on it, but it just seems like a really hard thing to do a bilingual audio. But I'd love to do it. I'd love to. Also, I think Czech isn't exactly a attractive language or anything, so it might sound a little bit off. Also, you might hear my chair squeak in this audio, in this video, because I have a very squeaky chair. Next question. What's your kitten's name? Okay, for those who don't know, I have a kitten, and her name is Hayes. Thank you for asking. Favorite sleeping position and favorite position. By the way, the ending mwahs are just too cute. I can't handle it. Thank you. I try to kiss my viewers goodbye each time. It's very sweet. Favorite sleeping position. I mean, I don't think I have a favorite sleeping position. I just fall asleep and then wake up in some random position. But I usually sleep on my side. And favorite position, which I assume you mean the Devil's Tango position. Well, I've never done that stuff before, so I can't really have a favorite position, but I'd really love to straddle a girl's lap. Like, just get on top and tease her. I'm blushing now. But yeah, either that or Amazon sounds nice. Anyway, what's your MBTI? For those who don't know, MBTI is the Myers-Briggs test, which is the 16 personalities test. So, what's my personality? If I remember correctly, the last time I took the test, I got INFJ or INFP. I remember it was 50-50 between prospecting and judging, so it's either INFJ or INFP. But yeah, that's my personality. Last time I took it, I remember I got INFP, but the time before I took it, because I sometimes take the test again and again just to see if anything's different. And yeah, that's the only thing that really changes. Next question. OMG, I absolutely love the cow emojis you use. They're the cutest ever. Just like you. Winky emoji. Where do you find them all? Or do you create them on your own? Yes, I use I use cow emojis because they're so cute and I love expressing them. I find it hard to express myself with my voice. I've been told I have a very monotone and unexpressive voice, which is true, and I've been trying to work on that. But I want to make up for that with texting, so I try to be as expressive as possible. With texting and using cow emojis is one way to do it. As for if I create my own, No. Well, on the fly sometimes, like the very easy ones, like ooh or oh whoa. Those ones are easy. But I usually just use this site called emoticonstext.com or something like that. And they just have like copyable emojis that I can copy and paste. It's just easy like that. Next. Your favorite food? Simple. I like it. It's very hard to say what my favorite food is because it changes all the time. I really can't think of anything right now. I mean, I like all kinds of food. Honestly, I eat anything that's put in front of me. But I like spaghetti. I like pizza. Those are the first two that come to mind. But I also have a very big sweet tooth. I very much like sweets. I like toasts. I like hamburgers. I mean, I don't think I can decide right now. Maybe scrambled eggs. Yes. You know what, yeah, that's the final answer. I love scrambled eggs, especially with onions and on low heat. I actually know how to make them really well. With toasts and butter, oh my gosh, now I'm hungry. Yeah, scrambled eggs, I'll go with that. By the way, I'm sorry if I stutter or my accent is too thick or something like that, or you can't understand me. I'll probably just, I probably won't edit this much, just post the raw audio because I know it's gonna be like an hour-long audio, or I guess video. But yeah. How many languages have you mastered? It's a funny way to use the word mastered. But I guess I know 2 languages, but I don't think I have mastered them per se. I speak English and Czech, but not that great, not that well, to be honest. Do you ever get shy when recording your audios? Just curious. Well, not usually, because I also usually write my scripts, so I kind of know what's coming. But if I'm filling a script, then yeah, I actually do get shy sometimes, especially during the naughty parts or the spicy parts. There's like a line that I need to say, and it's like, oh, I'm not sure I can say that without blushing. But yeah, sometimes I need to hide my face in the blankets because it's just so risque. I'm still not used to it. What's your favorite word? Can be any language. Oh, word? I mean, right now, I really like the word defenestration, because it's like, the word defenestration is when you throw someone out of a window, which is like a crazy word to have. But it surprisingly comes up a lot in history class. And it's just fun to say as well. Another word I like is platypus. You know, it's just a funny word for an animal. I like it. And I like the Czech version as well. In Czech it would be ptakopisk. It's very funny to say. And actually in school we had an American visiting to teach us English, and he was very impressed with me, yes. And his favorite word was ptakopisk in Czech. So yeah, I kind of got that from him. It is a funny word. What's your favorite song? Now, I don't think one can just have a favorite song. It always changes with me. I always get into something else, and then, I like different songs every now and then. But right now, I really like... I don't think there's just one song I can name. I can name a couple, and I can name the genre. I very much like rock, or metal, or punk, or pop, or hip-hop. I love those the most. To be honest, I like listening to anything. Anything that's not like country. I really like Useva, the USSEWA, that K-pop song. I think it's very good. In fact, I like a lot of those Japanese style songs. I'm not sure exactly what the name of them is, like the genre, but like those types of songs. So I like listening to the band Bring Me the Horizon. I've liked them since I was a teenager. I think it's some pretty good stuff. They're very heavy metal. And yeah. I also like 9 Inch Nails. Very good band. But I don't think there's just one song I can say. Next question. First of all, baby, you're really cute. And then I want to ask, is it possible for you to do a live broadcast in the future? Chat with the audience who like you or something. Non-native speaker may have something that looks strange. If there is something, please forgive me. Finally, thank you for your production. Your works are lovely and always perfect. Well, thank you very much. That means a lot to me. And yes, of course, I do want to stream in the future. I definitely do. But I don't think I'm quite ready yet. I don't have the resources. I don't even have a webcam or a mic. I have my phone that I record audio from. It's also why it sounds so bad. But I definitely do in the future. Just maybe in a couple of years' time. I'm also a very small creator still. So, yeah. Okay. Next question. How much do you weigh? Last time I checked, I think it was 60 kilograms. Either 60 or 50. I do think it was 60. 60 kilograms on the dot. I'm very light. I'm very small. Next question. Can you make an audio in your native language? We already sort of have this. And yes, I'd love to do one, but it just seems very hard to do. And yeah, definitely sometime down the line, maybe as a 5K follower milestone audio, that would be nice. Next question. Can you do more MDOM audios? I love getting dominated by femboys. Yeah, the thing is, I'm not very MDOM myself, so I don't feel like making them is really, I don't know, I just find it more enjoyable to do M-sub, since that's actually me. But yeah, of course I'll do more MDOM audios in the future. Definitely. In fact, the next audio I will do, the next MDOM audio I will do will be actually getting dominated by a femboy in a fitting room, so I'm getting excited for that. Next question, what's your MBTI? We've already had this again. And then the next one, what's your MBTI again? People really want to know that. But INFJ or an INFP. Question number 20. How is your voice so cute? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think it's very cute at all, but thank you for the compliment. And Next question, question 21. Oh, sorry, I'm here again. I forgot a question. Do you know any other languages? I noticed that your RedNote account fans are growing. Would you consider making a Chinese or Chinese-themed audio? Thank you very much if it is possible. Of course, if there is no such consideration at present, I hope you can be happy every day. Thank you. So I have also a RedNote account, which is for the Chinese fans, mainly. And yes, I did consider making a Chinese-themed audio, but the thing is I don't know Chinese or how to speak it. So it'd be very difficult. I mean, I suppose I could learn. I heard Chinese is very difficult to learn, so maybe very, very long down the line. But a Chinese-themed audio sounds nice. And thank you. I hope you're happy every day as well. May I ask you when your birthday is? It's okay if it's inconvenient to answer. By the way, are you only 18 years old now? So young. Lol. My birthday is on the 15th of November. Yes, I am 18. Top 3 movies and songs. Top 3 movies. I really like Baby Driver. Baby Driver. I really like that audio. Movie. Jesus, I really like that movie, Baby Driver. Sorry, I'm really tired. It's very late at night. But then I think WALL-E by Disney. That's one of my favorite animated movies. There's just something about it. Love story and robots. My favorite stuff. And another movie for number 3. Nothing comes to mind right now, but let me think a bit more. Oh yeah, how could I forget? Spider-Man 2. The Sam Raimi one. So yeah, Baby Driver, WALL-E, and Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2. Not essentially in that order, but those are the 3 movies I like. Now I really can't name the songs because they will definitely change. What's your sexuality? I'm straight. And I'm a boy. What kind of girls do you usually like? And was there a specific moment or reason that made you attracted to that type? I don't have a type of girls I like. I just like when a girl is nice to me and doesn't make fun of me or judges me for crying or being soft or small. So yeah, if she's nice to me, then I will become a yandere for her, definitely. I haven't been complimented by a girl in real life yet, but I hope it will happen sometime. And I hope she'll like me. But in terms of physically, I don't think there's a type. Like if I had to say, I'd say I like girls that are taller than me because it makes me feel like I just smaller and like, I don't know. But it's not a necessity. I just like when girls are nice to me. I would like to ask if there's anything in the comment section that makes you feel uncomfortable. No, not at all. I like every comment. Or well, like if a comment says that I should die, or that they hate me, then yeah, that would make me uncomfortable, but I only get those comments rarely. So, yeah. Next question. Hi Adorbs. Curious about what you usually think about when recording, and what's your favorite position? Look forward to your reply. I love you so much. Have a nice day. Thank you. I hope you have a nice day too. What do you usually think about when recording, huh? Well, the best thing to think about is just like pretending the audio is real. That's the best way to act. Well, not pretending, but like envisioning yourself as the character you're playing as, and then just thinking what you would do if you were in that situation. It's the best way to think when recording your audios. And my favorite position, like I said, I love to straddle a girl, like sit in her lap. Doesn't even need to be sexual, just like for fun, you know. I hope that's not weird. What nicknames makes your heart flutter? To be honest, I really like being called a kitten or kitty or cutie or pretty boy. Oh, cutie boy. Especially pretty boy. I really like pretty boy. So yeah, those. Or like bunny. I like bunny. Are you considering updating the audio? Are you considering making audios for Patreon? Yes, of course. In maybe a couple of years though. Because I know Patreon is... Once I start Patreon, it will be very difficult to manage everything. Like Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, all of those. And then Patreon on top of that would be just insanity. So once I get into more of the swing of things, I will definitely make a Patreon. But I also will need a exclusive audio to put on there. So I need to like farm those audios first. But yeah, I definitely do one day. And actually, I want to do commissions as well. Has anyone ever told you in real life that you have a nice voice? No. I have been told the opposite, that my voice is bad. Or well, I asked my brother if he thought we could be voice actors, and he said, no, because our voices suck. So, no. I'm really thinking, but I don't think I've ever been complimented. No. Well, actually, on my drawing once, I got complimented by a girl, and it made me so happy. But other than that, no, never. What inspired you to do this type of audios? Well, I've always been in the role-play audio type of scene. I remember I actually listen to comfort audios every night for, safe for work ASMRs on YouTube. I always listen to them. In fact, I have a huge playlist that I think you can actually see on my profile I listen to. So I definitely wanted to try it at one point. And I also found out about Gone Wild Audio, and I upload there now, because I also thought I also wanted to do that because it seemed fun. Yeah, I just do it for fun, not for anything else. But yeah. What made you start doing audios, and how did you come in contact with Gone Wild Audio? Anyway, you are so cute. Also, I found out about Gone Wild Audio. I was just thinking about this because I knew this question would come up, but I was thinking, I remembered, I used to read a lot of fanfictions, so once upon a time, I was just like looking through different tags, and I found strangely written fanfiction, and it was written as if it was a script. Then I realized that it was written that way because it was a script. And I read the whole thing, and I thought it was super hot, and I wish there was an actual person that would have voiced this, but then I found Gone Wild Audio, and yeah, it turns out there was someone who voiced it, and then I became very infatuated with it. Super cool. But it was super cringe listening to the first ever roleplay audio. Like, I could not listen to it. It took me so long. I'm also a very paranoid person, so I was constantly checking my surroundings, checking if someone was listening. Okay, question 33 out of 140. Why did you become a VA? Well, just for fun. I listened to a lot of audios, like I said, and I wanted to try it myself, and so I did, and I kind of never stopped. Do you watch any anime? Surprisingly, no. I've watched like 4 anime, and that would be Komi Can Communicate, that's one. Then it would be Death Note, that's another. Then I started watching One Piece, but I only got to about 40 episodes before I stopped. And then I'm sure there was another one, but those are the ones I watched. But other than that, no, I don't really watch anime. No offense, but could you tell me your height and weight? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Yes. So I weigh 60 kilograms, if I remember correctly. And I'm 170 centimeters tall, so about 5'7". Very small, very short, at least in my country. Okay, next question. Oh my goodness, sweetie baby. I don't know if this is allowed, but to know your waistline? I will love you in my night dreams. Aww. I really wish I knew my waistline, but I actually have no idea how to measure it. I would also need to... I guess you need to have like one of those stripe measures, tape measures. But I really don't know this one. I wish I knew. I wish I could tell you, but I really don't know. Next question. Hi, you're really, really cute. I wonder what the next audio will be like. I'm really looking forward to it. I've been preparing for exams recently and need some delicious audio. Please wish me luck in passing the exam. I really didn't expect you to have lip piercings. I had tongue piercings before, but they have been removed. I miss them very much. No, I'm sorry. But I wish I could tell you what the next audio will be, but I really don't know when I will publish this audio. It might be like a week from now. But, if I'm thinking about this correctly, this video will come out when the next audio will be probably, oh, I really don't know. I hope you have luck with your exams. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. You're probably already done with them by now, since it's been so long, but I hope you did well. And also, I don't actually have lip piercings. I just have lip rings, like fake ones you put in. I know it's lame, but I'm really scared of piercings. But I think they look very pretty, so I want to have them. Sorry about your tongue piercings again. Question 38. Can we be friends? Sure. I don't know who you are, but yeah, we can be friends. Question 39. We already had this. When did you start making audios? Just for fun. Question 40. Would you consider making some M4M audios in the future? Sure. Maybe sometime. I'm not sure if I'm that comfortable with those kinds of audios, but I'm sure I'll learn it. I mean, it's only fiction. Next question. Hi, what are your favorite kinks and pet names to use during MSUB audios? I love them so much. Call yourself a good boy. You deserve it. Okay, I'm a good boy. Favorite kinks and pet names during MSUB audios? This is a very hard question to answer. Because pet names. I like it when someone calls me a pretty little thing, because it just makes me feel little and like I'm pretty and a thing. A boy toy, and also like when a girl calls me like a slut or like a toy, stuff like that, because I just want to be useful. Favorite kinks? Well, of course, I like scent stuff, just in real life and in general. I like praise, I love possessiveness, I love obsessiveness. And of course I'm possessive and obsessive as well. So those mainly. But I also like just pleasuring a girl. I love giving pleasure more than receiving, because I just want to make people feel good. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say. I also like, well, I don't know if this is a kink per se, but I also like friends to lovers, or enemies to lovers, or yeah, just that. Next question. What's been your favorite audio to record? Wow. I actually think this one's pretty clear to me. Actually, you know what? Let me check my audios list. I really liked recording bullying and stealing a bookworm femboy from his crush. I really like that one, and I think it's very underrated, actually. But I don't think it's my favorite. I think my favorite is You're His Only Safe Space audio. This one's actually on YouTube. It's the one where you comfort me and it's like raining. And I really like this one, but honestly I don't think I did the best job. And I've actually been wanting to remake it. Or maybe a part 2 as well. And I also liked recording the Freeze Ghost one. Freeze Ghost Roommate. I like that one as well. Do you enjoy being a good boy or a brat more? Thanks for your audios. I love this question. So I actually really love being a brat. I love being bratty and being put in my place, especially. So this is easy for me. I like being a brat more. I don't know, just more fun, and I feel like I don't get to act that way in real life, so it feels very, I don't know, I like being a brat. I really like being a brat. What's your favorite type of kitty? I'm not exactly sure what you mean by type, but I like calico cats, of course, because I have my calico cat. But I think I like black cats more. I just really like black cats. They're like, they're like, did you know that black cats are the ones that get adopted the least? It's really sad. I kind of feel like a black cat. Are you straight? With 3 question marks. Yes, I am straight. Okay, another question. Classic question. Height and size. But you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Have a nice day. Hope you have a nice day too. I already said this. 60 kilograms and 170 centimeters. Question 47. What's your favorite thing to wear? Some people might know this already, but I dress very, goth-like. Well, not necessarily goth, but I dye my hair black, and I wear chokers, and I already said I wear lip piercings. I like wearing black, and various shirts, like jackets and stuff. I don't know, I like wearing accessories as well, so like rings and bracelets, necklaces, I love those. I have some pictures on my Reddit and Twitter, so if you're curious you can see yourself. Were you inspired by other scriptwriters? Easy question. No, I really haven't. I started writing F4M scripts at first, and I mean, of course I checked other scriptwriters for how they kind of formatted their own scripts, but I didn't really get inspired by anyone. I just write what kind of fantasies I write just what comes to mind and what I want to. Next question. How did your first kiss happen? It's funny. I haven't had my first kiss yet, so I can't say, but I hope it happens soon. Where are you from and how old are you? I'm from the Czech Republic, which is in Europe. I'm 18, yeah. Hello baby, I'm so happy to have the opportunity to ask you. I'd like to ask how you initially decided to do audio. I already said this, just because it seems interesting and I wanted to try it for fun. Also, sometimes you must encounter some attacking remarks online. How do you face them? I hope my questions didn't offend you. I love my little kitten forever. With kissy emojis. Well, thank you for the question and thank you for the compliments. So, I don't really encounter that many attacking remarks. Though of course I do sometimes, but usually I don't know. I'm just sad that people don't like me. It's the only thing. I get sad more quickly than I do get angry, so I just cry myself to sleep. Next question. What is your favorite physical traits in a partner, and what's your MBTI? I already said my MBTI. I think it was INFJ or INFP. And your favorite physical traits in a partner? I don't really care about physical traits as long as they're nice to me. Like, as long as they're kind and compassionate, and sometimes rough with me, that's fine. Physically, I suppose I like if a girl is taller than me and stronger, because it's just attractive to me. But it's not like a necessity. Next question. What's your type? What do you physically and personality wise like about someone? It's what a coincidence. Well, that was just the last question. Physically, I like when a girl's tall and strong, and it is nice, but also likes teasing me. Next question. Good morning, baby. Pat your head. Summer is coming. Do you have a favorite ice cream flavor? What color do you like? What's your MBTI? What's your favorite and most hated things? Do you have any songs that you liked recently? Well, it's already summer here, but favorite ice cream flavor is definitely pistachio. Most people probably don't think it's that good, but I really like pistachio. And I also like lemon ice cream, so pistachio and lemon. MBTI I already said. My favorite color is green, but like the slightly teal green, but more green than teal. Like greenish bluish. Also like purple and blue, of course, and red. Those are the main ones. What are your favorite and most hated things? Like, just out of everything, I hate school because I think it's dumb and I hate it. And I love my kitty, and I love making audios. I don't know, there's a lot of things I love. Not that many things that I hate. Next question. Hey puppy boy, I wonder why do you want to do audios in the first place, and what's your real life like? What do you like? Music, movies, and sports. And I love your pretty little stomach. Thank you. We already talked about music and movies. But sports, I don't really like sports. I like badminton because I'm kind of good at it and it doesn't require that much movement. But other than that, then I don't really have anything, especially competitive sports. I just lose all motivation because I know I do bad in those. So, badminton is my favorite sport, I guess. And ping pong is nice. but nothing that I really love. What's my real life like? Well, I don't have any friends in school, so I don't know. I mean, my life isn't interesting. I just do audios, which is fun. I have siblings, and they sometimes don't like when I speak, so I'm quiet most of the time. I go days without speaking even, just because like nobody wants me to speak. Favorite song at the moment? I really don't have a favorite song at the moment. Yeah, I really can't say that. I'm sorry that I can't answer this question, but I really don't know. What kind of music / artists do you like? How many languages do you speak? By the way, you're adorable. Thank you. Already answered. Why are you so cute? Next question. I don't know. I just like being cute. Next question. In case nobody asks you, I want to make sure you're okay in your school or college or whatever, and hope you can deal with it well and have a good experience. Because I'm really worried about your school trauma, in all caps, but I see you often post beautiful daily posts and audios like nothing happened. So I'm not sure if you're still under great pressure. Here's my question. Would you like to tell us what happened in your school if it doesn't bother you? I have known a little bit through your earlier Blue Sky posts, but nothing detailed. No offense, in all caps. I would definitely support you to have a Patreon or Ko-Fi. Not from Canada. Hey, Canada. I already have a Ko-Fi, but I definitely want to make a Patreon in the future as well. In my elementary, people didn't really like me, and I got bullied sometimes by girls especially, and by my teachers as well. They didn't like me either because I was stupid and dumb. But especially my first grade elementary teacher, she especially didn't like not just me, but boys in general, especially when they showed emotions. So I was a big crybaby in school, and still am. I cry a lot every day, but in elementary I cried even more, and my teacher didn't like that at all. And every time I cried, she was just super mean. She locked me up in an empty classroom sometimes until I calmed down. But that of course just made me cry louder, obviously. But she would just yell at me and stuff. And then nobody wanted to be friends with me because I was a crybaby, and now I don't know how to talk to people. I mean, that's just it, really. Like, the reason I don't have friends in my current school is, I don't have to talk to people. That sucks, but yeah, that's just it. Next up, it's not a question, but someone just wrote cute. Thank you. Next question. I want to do ... with you. Thank you. Question 65. Does making audios as a VA make your life better? Honestly, I think so, yeah. I like doing it, and sometimes it's stressful, but it kind of makes me feel like a secret superhero. That makes sense. Like, in school I'm a nobody, but I'm secretly a superstar, I guess. So yeah, I do think it makes my life better. 66. Will you ever do another MDOM audio? Pretty please, I love the demon one. Yeah, I definitely will in the future. The thing is, I don't enjoy making MDOM audios quite as much as MSub, because, it's just not like who I am. And I don't think my voice fits MDOM at all. So, probably not that many, but I already put out some more. So if you're listening, you can check them out. 67. Favorite singer or music, and do you think you are a good singer? I want to hear something like a lullaby humming from you. Oh, no. I'm an awful singer. Like, seriously awful. I don't like singing, no. I might, like, hum in an audio maybe sometime in the future, but we'll see. 68. Your breathing makes me so calm while sleeping. Do you have a favorite book, series, or kind? I don't usually read, but the books I read actually left an impact on me. So my favorite book is definitely The Knife of Never Letting Go by what's his name? By Patrick Ness. Actually, I listened to the audiobook version, and it was really good. Like, it's definitely my favorite book series. There's 3 books, and I actually haven't read the 3rd one, but I read the first 2, and they're amazing. Especially relate to the main character, since it's a book about boyhood and becoming a man, in a way, but it does it well. It does it really well. And I definitely recommend it because it's got this neat sci-fi twist where all the men can hear each other's thoughts, and I mean, it's weird when I explain it, but it's really well done. There's also a movie, but it's not that good. But I did find out of the book series because of it, so yeah. That's the only book series I really read. I don't have any other books. Well, actually, I did read up on Norse mythology, but other than that, no. I like sci-fi books and fantasy books, and yeah. 69, nice. You are a cat or a puppy? Choose one. A cat. 70, is there a role play you want to try? Well, definitely. Oh wait, you mean like in real life? I mean, yeah. Of course, I'd like to try a role play. Don't have anything in mind right now, so. 71. I love your kiss sounds. Could you make a special kiss sound? I want to hear some sweet, sleepy conversation in a drowsy mood. It would be so cute. Well, yeah, definitely in the future. Safe for work audio, laying in bed, sleepy sounds. Sounds nice. Yeah, I'll keep it in mind for you. Question 72. Do you have a favorite game character? I like Degrees of Ludity too. My favorite is Sydney. I like Sydney too. I don't know if you mean just in Degrees of Ludity, but if you do, my favorite is probably Kyler. I mean, I built my entire brand around him/her. But I don't really play Degrees of Ludity that much. But I do like the game. And favorite game character in general, it might be I mean, if you ask me what game I like the most, then I probably couldn't say either, but it'd be easier. But game character, I like Wander in The Shadow of the Colossus. I like him as a protagonist. Also like Kris from Deltarune, because we have the same name. But there's a lot of characters I like. Next question. How did you become so adorable? What's your secret? I don't have a secret, I just am like this. So I think the secret is just being yourself. Yeah. 74. What's your favorite way to show you love someone? Oh, like my love language? I would say probably either words of affirmation or touching. I have a hard time speaking out aloud to people, so I express most of my emotions through like gestures. So if I had a lady, a girlfriend, I would hug her and like nuzzle into her neck and show her that I like her, but also tell her I love her. I'm 75. Would you date an older woman? How old is too old? Definitely. In fact, I'd say I prefer older women. Like, they're just so mature and understanding, and yeah. So, of course, I love older women. And how old is too old? Well, I don't really care about age that much, but I guess above 55 is risky territory, or above 60. It sounds weird, but yeah. 76. If you could make a wish and have anything you wanted right now, what would it be? Well, I think the easy answer is money, because we often have money troubles. But I feel like that's kind of a weak answer. But if I could have anything right now, I'd have more wishes. Maybe like some more kittens, and ones that actually like me, not like Hayes, who just runs away from me. So a kitten would be nice. And maybe a better monitor, or better PC in general. Honestly, I want a lot of things, but if I could have anything, then I would just ask for more things. 77. Hi, all in caps, with an A in the middle. I've been listening to your audios for some time now, and I'm really loving them, in all caps. Anyways, here's my question. What's your main goal for your channel? Cute cat, by the way. My main goal is probably just to have fun and make people happy. Especially with my safe for work audios, I want people to like listening to them, and to bring them some comfort. It's what I really like about safe for work audios. But if they stick around and choose to be my fans, that would also be nice. 78. Hi, cutie. There's a question. Does your content differ from your personality? Or is your content the same as yourself? P.S. You're cute and energetic. I love your audios and pics. Have a nice day. Thank you very much. I hope you have a nice day too. No, I don't think my content differs from my personality at all. I think it's pretty much just who I am. People don't realize this, but most of my audios are just fantasies or scenarios I want to happen with me as the speaker. So, yeah. 79. 1. What made you suddenly want to become a VA? 2. What's your MBTI? I've already said both of these. 80. Are you single? Yes, I am single. 81. What's your MBTI? We already had this. 82. Would you let me pet you? Please, with a bunch of emojis. Yes, of course I'd let you pet me. It'd be so nice. I really want to be petted. I have a lot of oxytocin I need to release, and my plushies aren't enough, so I'd make sure to cuddle up next to you. 83. I love this question. Hi, I noticed your brand is based off of Kyler. How common is it for your fans to also be Kyler fans? I haven't seen anyone mention it in your comments yet, but I love Kyler so much. Yeah, I noticed it too. People don't probably realize it at all. I've seen only about 3 people, this person included, mention it, which is surprising, because I know Kyler has a wide audience. But yeah, it's not common at all. But thank you for mentioning it. 84. Do you want to come live in my basement? As long as I get free pets and snacks, then yes. 85. Hey there. I just quickly wanted to say that your audios are super high quality and that I wish you all the views and subscribers. Keep at it. Your audios are amazing. Now for the question. How do you do the vampire feeding sounds? Minus the occasional slurp, they sound super comforting, soothing, and evocative. I'd love to know your secret. A bit of constructive criticism. Take it, ignore it, that's up to you. I will still be listening. Probably try adding more soft groans or moans into the feeding instead of the occasional slurps. Many people, myself included, find slurps gross. Even though yours are still realistic, frankly, the least triggering of all the vampire audios I heard. A lot. Replacing at least some of the light moans or groans would probably be better. It would give the impression of the vampire actually enjoying the feeding process and make it more soothing. Wow, that's a very niche criticism, but I appreciate it. So, how do I do the sounds? I just put my mouth on my arm and then suck. I mean, it's that easy, and I think it's convincing enough. And yeah, I'll take the criticism in mind for the next vampire audio. I'll replace the slurps with moans. Next up. 86. Do you have any celebrity crushes or fictional character crushes? No. Actually, I don't have any celebrity crushes. I never had, because I don't know any celebrities. I don't really care about that. But fictional character crushes. When I was little, I had a crush on Katara from Avatar: The Last Airbender. So, that's one. I also like the Misty from Pokemon. That probably explains a lot about me. Number 2. How and when did you realize that you prefer a FLR, female-led relationship? I mean, I never realized that I didn't want that kind of relationship. I'm shy and introverted, so I'm always afraid to make the first move, so I don't know. Probably, if I had to give a time frame, probably when I was 14, I really started to notice girls like that. Because I'm also weak and small and kind of dumb, so I don't imagine myself ever initiating anything or leading a relationship, I guess. It's the best answer I can give. Number 3, if you had to choose, what would be your top 3 kinks? Most important kinks? By kinks, I mean that you really couldn't be in a relationship without. Well, definitely the role reversal aspect, or the female-led relationship, that's definitely important to me. And I don't have any kinks that I couldn't live without, but I would also like, I kind of like it when a girl is rough with me, or like putting me in my place and teasing me. So maybe a bit of brat timing. Of course, I'm a brat. Of course, I'm the brat. So that'd be nice. And another one, I suppose maybe loyalty. I'm not sure that's a kink, but just like being loyal and nice to each other. Yeah. Oh, and maybe a praise kink too. I like being praised. 4. What is something that you wish your fans or people who enjoy your content would say more or notice more? Well, definitely to my Not Safe for Work audios, I wish more people told me that they actually received sexual pleasure from it, because I don't see any comments ever say that, and it really gets in my head, because I constantly think that my audios aren't sexy, which is really sad. I wish people said that, they got pleasure from it on my Not Safe for Work audios. That's the only thing, really. And actually, I do want more people to give me constructive criticism, because it's the only thing that makes me get better. When I know a person doesn't like something, I know that I should improve it. Like yesterday, I got some feedback that my kissing sounds aren't good and that I should improve them. And I'll try it. I'll try to be better on that. But yeah, just that. Number 5. Do you think your kinks would be the same if you had felt a little bit less insecure about some aspects of yourself? Wow, what a question. I mean, I think most of them, yes, but definitely some will change. If I was less insecure about, like, my appearance, probably like, I guess, traditional relationships more, I guess. But I'm glad I'm like this and have these kinks. 6. Where do you learn to speak English so beautifully? I don't think I speak English beautifully, but I already said that I learned it from my brothers at an early age, so it was easier for me. 7. Do you feel that you're more a puppy boy or kitty boy? A kitty boy, definitely. I like kitty boy more. 8. Is there a country you really want to travel and see? Yes, I really like cold places, so maybe like Sweden or Norse or New Zealand, maybe Britain. Just colder and more gloomy places. I'd like to visit Japan maybe too. Sounds fun. But nothing really comes to mind. I used to want to visit America, but maybe when things calm down over there politically. Okay, that was a long string of questions from one person. So let's go to 87. How would you realize you have a personality similarities to a yandere? And how does that show up in your day-to-day life? Well, I used to have a lot of crushes, and I used to obsess over them. Girls in my class. And of course I never showed it directly, but I would think about them constantly. So that's how I kind of realized that. Also, when some other guy interacted with them, I got really angry and some tendencies. So mainly that. I don't think it shows up in my day-to-day life that much, but I do catch myself thinking about a lot of people, or like girls that I like. So probably that. 88. Are there any special events during your growth that have shaped your lovely and cautious personality? This is worded strangely, but by special events, do you mean like people interactions? I'm not sure I get this one, so I'll move on to the next one, if that's okay. 89. Do you support trans rights? Well, yes, of course, trans rights. Question 90. Hi, not a question. Just want to tell you you're so cute. Take care and have a nice day. Thank you. I hope you have a nice day as well. It means a lot that people think this, because I'm so insecure about my body. Are you fully sub or switch? Question 91. I'm fully sub, 100%. Like, maybe I could be a switch, but I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much. 92. Oh my god, you are so cute, sweetie. If you have to choose one to live with, boys or girls, live with in a house, probably girls, because I feel like they'd be so put off by me that they'd leave me alone. It's kind of a joke, but not really. 93. Size, or should I say length? No offense, but please. With the pleading eyes emoji. I don't think I'm comfortable answering this one. If that's okay. 94. Do you know you're absolutely adorable? All I want to do is lie your head in my lap and pet your hair. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. People mention it a lot, but I still don't believe that I'm adorable. Question 95. Hi, baby. How are you? I wish you all the best. For now, I want to know what is your favorite food, because I'm hungry right now. Also, when you read this message, please, it belongs to me, and I want you to say something just for me, please. Of course. Well, first of all, I'm having a good day. Thank you for asking. My sleep schedule has been off for a long time, so I've been sleeping in a lot. My favorite food. Did I answer this one already? I can't remember. Well, I really like pizza and spaghetti and stuff like that. Kind of junk food, but I like them. Some Czech foods, now that I think about it, also come to mind. Like, koprovka. That is, I'm not sure if it's Czech, but it's like this white sauce with some plants in it and potatoes. It sounds gross, but it's really good. And eggs. I also like borscht, which I think is a Ukrainian soup. It's super good. Actually, the borscht is probably the best one. It's probably my favorite food, actually. And I'll say something for you. I think you're really sweet and kind, and I'm really glad you sent this question to me. That takes some courage, and I'm glad you took the chance. You're really so sweet. And some kisses for you. 96. What are you doing, boy? Right now I'm reading questions. 97. What do you want to do in the future, may I ask? Well, right now I'm studying design of interiors, so probably that in the future. And if that doesn't work out, maybe I'll do VAing in full time. 98. We're almost at 100. May I ask what inspired you to become a VA? And how did you take action on it? Thank you, lovely boy, with a heart. Well, nothing. Well, I think I said already that I listen to a lot of ASMR audios that kind of inspired me. So mainly that. But I answered this one already. When did you have your first crush? When? Probably in first grade. Maybe sometime later. I can't be for sure. I had a lot of crushes. And finally, question 100. Do you play any instruments? If you do, would we ever get to hear you play? Oh, sadly, I don't. I mean, I have a ukulele, and I sometimes strum on it, play it. I also have a keyboard, like a piano keyboard, that I like playing on, but my brothers and siblings don't like that when I play it, so I don't really make too much noise. But I also sometimes make music online, and that's actually kind of fun. I have this huge list of songs that I made. Most of them aren't that good, but if I ever start streaming, I might show that on there. If I ever learn an instrument, I'm sure I'll let you guys hear it. 101. Baby, how did you get those cute thigh-high socks and the Hot Lace underwear? Well, the cute socks I got from my mom. She gave me to them, and they're super cute. I like them. They're very panda socks. And the underwear I got from my mom as well. I stole it, because where else is a boy supposed to get underwear? Don't judge me, please. 102. Oh, you're so cute. Baby, do you have a pet at home? I really want to know. Oh yes, I do. I have my cat. She's called Hayes. 103. Hey, Lucy here. I just want to say I love your audios so much. Anyways, my question is, how tall are you? And how did you get into making audios? I already said this. I'm 170 centimeters tall. And I did them for fun. I do them for fun. 104. If you die, what would you like to come back as, and why? Like reincarnation-wise? Or probably a cat, because house cats just get to lay in their homes and sleep, and that sounds like heaven. So definitely a cat. But one that's like domestic. Or maybe a lizard would be nice. That'd be cool too. Just like laying on rocks and sunbathing. Sounds nice. Thank you for the question. 105. What's your favorite thing about voice acting? By the way, I love your audios. Thank you. Favorite thing? I'd probably say interacting with you guys is probably my favorite thing. Just like getting comments and follows. It's very nice. It makes me feel like I'm important, you know? So definitely that. 106. Oh, you're so adorable. I would like to know what your MBTI and hobbies are. Please don't mind my poor English. Your English is good. And thank you. My MBTI is INFJ/INFP. I already said that. And my hobbies are, I really like drawing and voice acting, obviously. I also really like swimming, but it's not really something I can do over the winter. Not really. I also like making music, like I said. But that's probably it. Next question. Are you ever going to make Patreon or take commissions? I need more hung puppy boy in my life. Well, definitely I'll make a Patreon at some point. But I'll take commissions. I think I want to start doing them at the end of August or sometime in the middle of August. But yeah, for now the plan is to start doing them either at the end of August or at the beginning of September. Yeah. Next question. Is there a goal you want to achieve with making audios? Like a certain amount of followers or something? Honestly, kind of, yeah. I do want to reach a big following, even though I probably know that's not gonna happen. Like, I do want to be popular and, like, a big VA, because that seems nice. Question 111. We're getting close to the end. Why are you so adorable? I don't know, I'm just like this. Please don't blame me. 112. Hi, cutie. Kitty emoji. How did you come up with the idea of creating a Red Note, Chinese social media platform? By the way, I found you from there and came here. That was a really good idea. By the way, yeah, for those who don't know, I have a Red Note account, and I post pretty views of my audios there as well. I mean, I just want to be on a lot of platforms, because I think the most important thing like, if you want a lot of people to know about you is to, reach as many platforms and kind of branches of social media. That's really, really hard, because there's a lot of users of, like, Reddit and Gone Wild Audio that I feel like would like my audios, but just can't, like, find them, because it's hard to look for this stuff, and it's hard to find it. So I try to be in as many places as possible. So that's essentially why. But I also got a message from a Chinese fan that said I should come over there, so I took them up on the offer. 113. What other games do you like to play besides Elden Ring? I like all of the Souls-like games, so like Sekiro and Bloodborne. Bloodborne especially. It's probably my favorite game, actually. I like hack and slash games too, like Devil May Cry and God of War. Those are fun too. But I also like playing indie games like Hollow Knight or Deltarune, as I said. And I recently started playing Rain World. I also play Balatro and Inscription. Inscription I loved a lot. So much so that I bought it on my PlayStation and on my computer. There's a lot of games I like. Oh yeah, and I like Little Nightmares as well. As I show, my earliest Reddit posts are from Little Nightmares, and it's cringy that I still have them, but I don't really like shooters, but I do like movement shooters, like Ultra Kill. I actually love that game. And, I mean, I could sit here all day and naming games I like. But I'll try and move on. Yeah, I already said Shadow of the Colossus, I like that game. Plus, Dredge, it's another good game. It's about fishing. And just games like that. Oh yeah, Resident Evil and Silent Hill, oh my gosh. Yeah, I love Resident Evil so much. And Silent Hill. Especially Silent Hill 2 and 4. Yeah. I watch analytical videos on Silent Hill a lot. Just like in the background. I find it super interesting and super creative. And I just like the fantasy style of Resident Evil. 114. Kyler Audio when? Crying emoji. Oh, hopefully soon. Hopefully really soon. When this comes out, it might already be out. Or maybe not. This will probably come out right before the Kyler Audio, so I hope you're excited about that. 115. Your MBTI and star sign. Thank you. And my star sign is... my zodiac is a Scorpio. And the coolest one, of course. I'm a Scorpio, yeah. I'm not sure what that means, but... Question 114. 16, I mean. What are your favorite tags or just general vibes / scenarios when you listen to audios? What are your favorite tags / vibes / scenarios to record? Of course, when I'm listening to NSFW audios on Gone Wild Audio, I definitely like FDOM, of course. And I think my favorite ones are like comforting shy introverts, because, I mean, that's literally me. Sadly, there's not that many of them, but I did my own script about that, kind of, for a female VA, for female VAs, and I really like that one. So yeah, just like, I like more wholesome than, like, feral audios, I guess. But I still like listening to those feral types of audios. But I also like kind of fucked up and dark audios as well. Like, being, I'm not sure I can say this in the YouTube video, but, you know, just like brother and sister and non-consensual stuff is also something I find attractive. Or hot. And I also like exhibition and stuff, like doing stuff in public. I find that hot as well. And I mean, I think it's the same as me making stuff. The stuff I like is what I make, essentially. Maybe I like making more audios that have a more wholesome vibe. But I do want to make more dark audios, because I like them as well. Next question. 117. Okay, this is a weird question, but I've always wondered. Do you sometimes accidentally slip into subby/sexy voice IRL? Because I definitely slip into work mode voice on accident sometimes, but I feel like for a porn VA, that could be very awkward occupational hazard. Well, I don't really talk in public, like I said, but my normal subby voice, I guess, is my normal voice. So, I mean, I just talk like this, normally. But if you mean more like the stuff like that, then, it hasn't happened yet. So hopefully it never happens. But I like this question, it's fun. Next question. Do I have a partner? No. Next question. Top 5 kinks. Top 5. Okay, well, definitely F-dom, when a woman is dominant. Then probably praise kink. I really like praise kinks. And then maybe non-consensual. I like that as well. And like being owned and stuff. Yeah, being a toy for a girl sounds fun. I like a plaything. Yeah. Number 4. How about pet play, maybe? I'm not that into it, but I think it's kind of fun. Of course, I like scent kinks and just being wholesome to each other. So yeah. 121. Ideal GF. Well, physically, tall and strong, like I said. Personality, she should be kind and compassionate, but also rough and strong-willed and kind of mean. 122. Fictional crushes. I already mentioned Katara and Misty, but no one else really comes to mind. Oh yeah, and I kind of had a crush on Jenny from My Life as a Teenage Robot. It's kind of awkward, but I did. Thinking hard, but no one else comes to mind. I definitely also liked Azula from Avatar. But I think that's all, yeah. 123. What do you think is the most attractive body part on you? And what body part do you find most attractive on others? Interesting question. Most attractive body part on me. Honestly, I like how my legs and torso are proportioned. I have pretty long legs, but a shorter torso. I don't think there's a single body part that I like about myself. I think my eyes are pretty, maybe. It's like the only thing, my eyes. Yeah. But then again, it's probably not something that other girls find attractive on me. I remember in class when girls were talking about what they found most attractive, they said eyes, and then named a bunch of guys in class, and I wasn't one of them, sadly. So, they're not that attractive, I guess. And what do I find attractive about others? Probably their fashion, but you said body parts, so fashion matters a lot to me, and that's the main thing I notice. But when it comes to body parts, I guess maybe hair. Like, if a girl has nice ruffled hair, it's like medium height, that's like medium length, it's like good. I think that's attractive. I also like maybe, a girl's arms, if they're stronger. Sounds weird, but it's true. Next question. Number 124. Favorite/cutest animal? I like red pandas. I think they're cute, red pandas. I also like kitties, of course, and puppies. I like lizards, and meerkats. I actually love meerkats. The ones that pop up out of the holes. I think they're cute. I also like mice. I think they're also cute. And bunnies. Yeah. If I had to pick just one, I'd probably pick meerkats. I do really like meerkats. I also like pandas, just in general. Pandas. That's why I love China a lot too. I like pandas. 125. I want to know, what is the black triangle necklace you often wear around your neck? Does it have any meaning? Well, I got it from my brother because I asked him for some necklaces and he gave it to me. It doesn't have any meaning, it just looks cool. But it's very sharp and very hard. It has this cool texture on it. I wish I could show you a picture, but I can't really describe it. It doesn't have any meaning, it's just cool. One time I actually got it stuck in a chair. Yes, in a chair. How do I describe this? It was the end of class and I just got up and there's like at the side, there are holes in the sides of the like supporting chair things. And the necklace was got lodged in between the sides and I couldn't get it out. And so I had to rip off the necklace and then I had to like take a piece of wire and then lodge it out of there. It was really difficult. I hope that makes sense. Probably doesn't, but that's what happened. Question 127. Favorite pet names for you and your partner? I really like being called a kitty, of course, and a puppy boy, so, or bunny, or plaything, or slut, or boy toy, or pretty boy, or that. I like to be called that. And for my partner, if I had one, it'd be up to them to what I could call them. I'm sure I could call him like Marshmallow, or Honey, or Sweetie, or Mommy, or Mistress, or Owner, or Master. Depends on what kind of relationship we have. Question number 128. What percentage of you would say is dominant versus submissive? Well, I guess saying that there isn't a smidge of dominance in me would be a lie, I guess. I guess 90% submissive and 10% dominant. I think that's accurate. Next question. What type of sub/dom are you? Like brat, puppy, service stop, etc. I don't really know any types of sub. Well, I guess I can Google it. Hold on. Okay, I Googled it. Types of submissives. There's Lilo, brat, Rupa bottom, pet, masochist, service, slave, and that's all. Maybe actually, I like being little. I assume that means just like being babied, maybe. If that's the case, I kind of like it, but I think I'm a mix of all of them. I'm not just one. I like being a brat, but it's not like my whole sub being. I also like being a pet. I like servicing as well. Slave sounds kind of fun too. So I think the answer is a combination of all of them. Next question. Question 132. Are you willing to date a listener? With a smiling emoji and a winky emoji. Only in real life. Like, if a person found out about my audios and they like me, then probably, yeah. So yeah, in real life, yeah, but not online. Definitely not online. Next question. I'm gonna steal vanilla Oreo. No, not my cat. I call my cat Vanilla Oreo because she's a calico. And she's very, very, vanilla looking-ish. But no, please don't steal her. Please, no. Question 135. Actually, I want to know what kind of girl you like, kitten. I already said this a lot. It's coming up a lot. But, you know, just dominant and strong. It's essentially what it comes down to. Next question. For what reason did you decide to create audio content? Was it a personal interest, a desire to gain others' appreciation, or some other reason? How has making audio content impacted your life? Has the praise from others made you more confident? So I'd be very happy to hear that. I would say it has made me a bit more confident, but like really by a smidge. Definitely not by a lot. But I made audio content just for fun, and I wanted to see if people would like it, and people do like it, which is very nice. And I think it has impacted my life that deeply. I just spent a lot more time stressing over audios, which sucks, yeah. And I have a lot more stuff to do in my free time, but I think that's a good thing. Though I guess also makes me a bit sad, since I kind of stopped working out or exercising because of making audio so much, which makes me a bit sad. But maybe I can start again. Question 138. What or who made you realize you were submissive? Probably just the people around me. Like, I constantly saw traditional couples, and I always imagined myself in the shoes of the guy, and I realized that I'm not, like, strong or dominant or capable in that sort of way. But then I saw, like, couples that were that had a more strong female lead, and I liked that more. I liked that a lot more. Next question. Take my money in all caps. Hey, I will gladly take it. I have a Ko-Fi now set up. So if you don't want to donate to me, I have a Ko-Fi. Even just like $5 is enough, I promise. This next question is by a voice acting friend. I'm in a Discord server with a bunch of other voice actors, and we talk sometimes, and I showed them my Q&A link, and they submitted some questions. This is one of them. So, whoa, congrats, Adorbs. What amazing milestone to reach. What was your inspiration going into VAing? What pushes you to keep going when you feel stuck? The stuck question. Honestly, what pushes me to keep going is just taking a break. Sometimes I get writer's block, or I just get stuck in editing or posting, or just kind of overwhelmed by everything. And taking a nice break is very, helps that a lot, I'd say. So just taking a break is good. Inspiration going into VAing. This comes up a lot. I don't think I had any inspirations, really. I just wanted to do my own type of content. Question 141. What's your aftercare routine after recording an audio? I don't really have a routine after that. I just drink some fluids because my voice gets dry, like it is getting right now. So yeah, just drink fluids and then I just relax, like playing video games and stuff. Yeah. Question 142. What's your favorite texture, like, of foods? I don't really pay attention to that, so I can't really say. But I know a lot of people are really sensitive to textures and stuff. But not me, really, so I can't say. Maybe bread. I like the texture of bread. Question 143. We're almost done, by the way. There's 148, and this is 143. What would you do if you were omnipotent? Hold on, omnipotent means... Let me Google. Having unlimited power. What would I do? Well, I guess, if I could do anything, I'd just become a god. I mean, I don't know. Having that much power to do something, anything, be kind of pointless, wouldn't it, to do anything? Yeah, I really don't know. I'd probably first start off to make sure my family was well taken care of, like money and health-wise, and then probably try to help some people in need, like homeless shelters and puppies that need homes and stuff, in any way I could. And maybe then, like, take down some people in power to stop them from doing stupid decisions. I really don't know. It's interesting to think about, though, so thank you for the question. 144. I want to know how you'd love to be called, like a sweetie, kitty, baby, anything. And are there any names you don't like? Love you. Thank you. Well, I don't like being called, like, daddy or anything, because that's gross to me. Like, really gross. Don't do that, please. If you mean, like, pet names, I already said it, but just like puppy boy and kitty boy and cutie and sweetie, I love those. I just love to be pampered, praised, and treated like the soft boy that I am. I love you too. Thank you for the question. Question 145 is blank for some reason. So next one is, what is your ideal type? Type of girl? I already mentioned, but someone who's just kind, but also kind of rough with me. And communicative with me, because I have trouble communicating. So that's my ideal type. 147. I'm really curious about the zodiac sign of my favorite cutest puppy. Would you let me know? Yes, my zodiac sign is Scorpio. I was born on the 15th of November. So I'm a Scorpio. I'm not really sure if it means anything. I heard that it's weird that I'm a Scorpio because it doesn't match how a Scorpio should be. But I don't really know why. And the final question is here. Okay, it's kind of weird. Have you read the Monogatari light novels? If you haven't, I would recommend watching the end credits for each season. Monogatari light novels. Let me look that up. I don't usually read light novels, but I do read manga occasionally. Oh, I see. This is why you recommended it. It's because it's a vampire story. Oh, that's cute. Well, thank you. thank you for the recommendation. I'll check it out, yeah. Okay, so that is all, finally. I kind of sped up at the end there because it's been going on for a long time. I did need to split this recording up into 2 parts, so my voice might sound different now than it does at the beginning. I hope that's fine, though. I'd like to thank everyone for the wonderful questions. I did skip some of them because I was not comfortable with them, or they were said already. But we had a lot of repeating questions. If you still have any questions, you can still ask me in the comments. I'll definitely answer them. Thank you for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you very, very much. I'll probably do another one if I reach another big milestone. At the beginning, I also said that this is a thank you for reaching 4,000 followers on Reddit, but that's kind of wrong because it's more of a thank you for everything, and for also 300,000 listens on Soundgasm and 5,000 followers now. Yeah, it's been that long since I announced making this. So let's just say it's a thank you for getting so many wonderful comments and votes and followers and everything, and just thank you so much. I'm sorry if this Q&A was a bit weird or too long. It definitely was too long. I think it's 2 hours, which is a long, long time for Q&A. And I was originally thinking about splitting it into a couple of parts, but I feel like it's better if it's just kept as one long video. I don't want it to take up too much space. Like, if people are really curious about knowing more about me, they can listen, and they don't need to listen to the whole thing. So yeah, those are just my final thoughts at the end, I guess. But now it's time to say goodbye, and thank you again. Thank you so much for all the support and all the comments and views and comments. Again, thank you. I hope you're excited for the next audio. If you are, it really means a lot to me. And bye-bye for now. I'll give you some kisses now. Bye-bye.